Hi guys, today's Leetcode daily is count the number of good subarrays. So we are given an integer array nums and an integer k. Now we are given that a subarray is good if there are at least k pair of indices ij such that I is less than j and array of I is equal to array of j. Now there are multiple good subarrays possible. So we have to return the number of good subarrays of nums, that means count of total good subarrays of nums. This we already know that a subarray is contiguous non-empty sequence of elements within an array. Now we'll see example for better understanding of this question. Like here, this is the nums array and k we are given 10. So if we'll take full nums array, then we can see that there are total 10 good pairs possible. Like for this, it can pair with 4 elements, this can pair with 3 elements, this can pair with 2 elements, and this can make valid pair with 1 element. So total 10 valid pairs are possible in full like array. So there is only one sub array possible. So we'll return one as our answer. Now we'll see approach. So we'll take two pointers left and right, which will tell us the starting and ending index of the subarray which we are exploring. And initially valid pairs count will be equal to 0. Now we'll move our right pointer, R pointer, and update the valid pair. If any time the valid pair is greater than equal to k, that means we got a good subarray. Also, we should observe that once we get a good subarray, if we'll add any further element in it, then also it will remain good subarray. So we'll update our answer accordingly and start removing elements from the left so that we can see if we can get more valid subarray or not. Now we'll see code so that we can better understand this approach. We are taking frequency map. In this, we are storing frequency of elements that are present in the current subarray that we are exploring. And initially, we'll initialize answer, valid pair, left pointer, right pointer with 0. Now we'll enter in loop and start exploring our good subarrays. So if count of valid pair is less than k, that means we need to add some more elements so that we can make count of valid pair equal to or greater than k. So what we'll do, we'll first find the frequency of the element that we are going to add. Suppose its frequency is k. So the element we are going to add can make a valid pair with each of these k elements. So count of valid pair will also increase by k. Now we are also adding that element to our current subarray, so we are incrementing its frequency by 1 and we are moving ahead. Now if any time count of valid pair is greater than equal to k, that means we got a good subarray, and if we add any other element after that, then that also will be a good subarray. So we are incrementing our answer by n minus r plus 1. This plus 1 we are doing because here after adding the elements we have moved 1 unit ahead. After that, we are removing the element from the left, and the valid pair will also decrease because of removing that left element. This we are doing just to explore whether we can get more good subarray or not. Once we reach to the condition where the valid pair is less than k, but r is equal to n or greater than n, that means we cannot add any further element here, so we cannot make valid pair greater greater than or equal to k. Also, since it is already less than k, then taking any element from the left will not make any sense. So we'll just break at this condition. And after that, we'll return our answer. If we talk about time complexity, then this L is traversing from 0 to n. Same thing with R is also traversing from 0 to n. So our time complexity is big O of n. If we talk about space complexity, then we are using only this unordered map frequency to store all the elements. So this is also space complexity of big O of n.